like that, you're actually boring, mate.
Well, go away then.
You're
Jog
a
on.
man, you've got nothing better to do to overtly, deliberately...
Get in your car and jog on then.
You are getting upset now, aren't you?
No, you're getting upset. You're getting upset.
You're wound up now.
No, I'm not getting wound up at all.
Breath?
What?
What's the problem? Why
None of your business. What? No, I'm fine. No, I'm okay.
Do you want us to contact anyone to help you?
One fine day in the Buckingham Palace area, a public cameraman was suddenly stopped by the police for a check just because he was filming around the palace. The reasons for the stop kept changing, from security concerns to problematic attitudes, making the situation even more absurd. Not only did the police not show their identities, they also used insulting words, calling the cameraman sick, creating a tense debate between civil rights and police power. Despite being provoked, the cameraman remained calm, constantly questioning and pointing out the contradictions in the police's behavior. Abnormalities, lack of professionalism and the rapidly changing reasons for the check. Is this a security check or just an abuse of power in the heart of London?
And further up to it. Hello.
How's things?
How you doing?
Good. You're a tourist, are you?
Pardon?
You're a tourist?
I don't answer questions.
Sorry?
I don't answer
I'm not
questions.
saying you have to, but you stopped for a talk to me.
What?
You stopped to talk to me, haven't you?
No, you stopped me. You asked me what I was doing. How can I help you?
My colleague to talk to me about you. You keep filming all around the palace.
Yeah, I do.
That's why I asked if you're a tourist.
What does it matter?
Oh, it's just a question, isn't it?
Is it? Right, okay.
It's just a question, that's all it is.
Yeah, yeah.
I take you do a lot of filming, do you?
Pardon?
You film a lot of secure sites, a lot of police officers.
As you said, I don't answer questions, my friend.
We'll get around in circles, won't we?
Yeah, we can't be here all day. So, do you mind identifying yourself, please?
Sorry?
Do you mind identifying yourself, please?
You're not being searched, are you?
Right,
Okay.
So what?
listen, you
I'm speaking to your colleague, don't interrupt.
This is my colleague. He's
So I'm
talking to
asking
you.
you, I'm asking you, what? None of your business. How about that? What? So identify yourself, please.
Right,
As per your code of practice,
Right,
I'm
listen
asking
to
you
me.
both to identify yourself.
Listen to me, you're not going to
Okay.
wind us up or anything like that. You're actually boring, mate.
Well, go away then.
You're
Jog
a man,
on.
you've got nothing better to do to overtly, deliberately...
Get in your car and jog on then.
You are getting upset now, aren't you?
No, you're getting upset. You're getting upset.
You're wound up now.
No, I'm not getting
Why
wound
you
up
out
at
of
all.
breath?
What?
What's the problem? Why
None of
Do
your
you need some
business.
water?
What? No, I'm
Do you need
fine.
some water?
No, I'm
Right,
okay.
Do you want us to contact anyone to help you?
Well, I didn't ask for your help.
Are you sure? Is there anyone we can contact to help you?
I didn't ask for your help. You
you
just stopped
sure?
me going about my
No,
business.
you want yourself to
okay?
be stopped and
no,
antagonised.
what are you talking about? I'm going about filming quite happily.
It's not going to happen, mate.
What are you talking about?
Mate, you're probably the most boring person I've come across.
Am I?
today.
Right, okay,
Yes, you
you're
are.
very
You're
unprofessional.
probably a disease, mate.
I'm a
Right,
disease.
yeah,
I'm a
carry
disease.
on and have a nice
Right,
day,
you
alright?
identify
Okay.
yourself,
Okay.
public servant.
60 Romeo. Have a nice
What's
day.
your name and where you're based?
Right.
Identify
the rest of your
identify
day.
yourself, please.
Look, my name,
I can't read
19.
that.
You can read it.
I've got an issue with my eyesight. I can't
It's
read
PS19.
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 Why don't you tell me to put your camera on?
It's on.
You didn't tell me that though.
It is on.
didn't
Anyway,
tell me
it
that.
was nice to meet you. I know
No,
exactly
it
what you're
wasn't-
trying to do.
It wasn't nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet
you started off okay. He is an absolute joke.
Oh, what did you
An
talk to me
absolute
then?
joke. He's on the wrong
Talk to
job.
me.
He's on the wrong job.
Talk to me.
You need to tell him to wind his
Alright,
neck in.
Come here, don't talk to him there, talk to me. So at the end of the day, right, I know exactly what you're trying to do.
Right.
You'll know what I'm trying to do.
I have a
It's
civil
simple as that,
conversation so long as everybody remains polite.
Alright.
He's called me a disease.
right? Are we having a simple
Do
conversation?
you think that's acceptable?
Are me and you having a simple conversation?
We were, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's as simple as
But
that.
I'm asking you a question. Do you
Look at
think
me.
what he said is
I have
acceptable?
no concerns about you. I don't think you're around here doing anything outrageous.
So why is he
You're
talking to
clearly-
me like that? Who
you're
do you think he
clearly
is?
A police order, which is fine. That's why I asked you if you're a tourist and you're filming. Loads of people film around
Okay, but I
here.
don't need to
We're
answer
not
your
gonna-
questions.
I
I
know.
get what you're saying.
And I'm
but-
just talking to you.
Yeah, I
I'm just
understand that,
talking to
but
you.
no, I don't. Like, at the end of the day, I'm going about filming. You have stopped me from conducting my lawful
Oh.
business, all right? So I'm not
I haven't
obligated
stopped
to
you
answer
filming.
questions.
I
Well,
haven't stopped you
no, you're
filming.
not stopping me filming.
I'm
Yeah, I'll
talking
give you
to
that.
right.
Right?
So you know exactly where we're coming from. 'cause
No, I
this is your
don't.
first time doing it.
No, I don't know where you're
This is
coming
your
from.
first time,
I don't know.
alright?
And you should have told him to wind his neck
I'm
in.
not stopping you filming.
No, but
You can film
you're
what you
allowing
like.
that
If I-
man to try and bully members of the
Can you
public.
talk to me, please?
No, I'm
I'm
asking
trying
you.
to explain to you what we're doing,
I've
right?
asked you several questions to address your colleague's behaviour. This is what the issue is because
Alright.
you allow your colleagues to get away with absolute muck like that.
trying to talk to you.
He's in the wrong job.
I'm trying to talk to you.
I'm not happy.
Do you want to talk to me?
Yeah, I do want to talk to you,
Alright,
but I
so
want to
can I
talk to you
talk
about
then?
the way your colleague behaved,
can I talk?
and I want you to address it.
Right. Listen to me. I'm trying to talk to you. And I can't talk to you
Okay.
by shouting over me, right? I know what you're doing, and you know what we're doing. Educating
No, I-
people here. Let's have a
You're
civil
educating
conversation.
people.
Now,
Okay.
you know for a fact I'm not going to stop you filming.
I know you're not.
You can film what you
100%, yeah.
You start filming cameras and the palace, then we get a little bit concerned.
Okay.
And we think maybe there's something there.
Right.
That's why we need to speak to you. To say, actually, is this a normal bloke going about his business, a tourist filming, or is he a terrorist doing some hostile recon? And you know that.
Okay, what's hostile reconnaissance?
You know it. You know this inside out.
What's hostile
Trust
reconnaissance?
me.
Define it. Come on.
You know.
Play the
I
game.
can see you smiling. I'm not playing this game.
But do you know what it is?
I do know what it is.
What is it then?
I do know what it is. And
Come
I'm
on.
not going to play this
Educate
game with you.
me.
I'm not going to play this game.
Educate
with you.
me.
I have no concerns about you.
Yeah.
I don't think you're a
Well, I've
terrorist.
got concerns
I
about
don't-
your colleague.
I don't think you're here doing hostile recon. I think you are here purely to get a ride from the
No. So what would have happened is, if you hadn't stopped me, yeah, I'd have carried on, and then I'd have went about my business. So if you know what,
all around.
I know.
Honest, it's fine.
Yeah, I've done a whole circuit of it. I'm almost finished because I started down there, so I'm almost
Hey,
finished.
listen to me.
But no, let me finish speaking, because this is where you get it wrong. Like, you think I'm out for a reaction, it's the opposite.
Alright, so what are you here for?
I'm here to film and go about business.
Which is fine.
And if you hadn't have stopped me, that would have been the end of it.
So
But what's
around,
happened is, you
right?
stopped me and he's acted like an absolute pillock.
Listen.
Absolute bobag.
Can we talk?
Absolutely, you've embarrassed yourself, mate.
Look.
Like, you're
They're
a
right.
grown man wearing a mask. Glass
Wind your neck
down
in.
here,
Shut
all
up.
big
Listen.
up.
Shut up. Jog
Listen.
on.
There's thousands of people here filming
Exactly.
every day. It's
Exactly.
fine.
And have you stopped
But
all them?
It's fine. No. We want to stop the people who are walking around with their face covered, who are filming fences and gates and filming cameras. Because that gives us a bit of concern. So do you know what?
Yeah.
Let's speak to this bloke to see anything dodgy about him.
Right,
But I can
okay.
see by talking
Yeah.
to you, you're just, listen to me, look at me, you're just a normal bloke walking around trying to get a reaction.
I'm not trying to get a reaction at all. That's your opinion, but you're wrong.
Well,
you-
fine.
if
I'm
you
allowed
left
an
me-
opinion.
If you left me at noon, technically,
And you're allowed an
no,
opinion.
not in your duties, you're not.
Right,
not within
we're
your
allowed
role.
an opinion.
Yes.
And I don't know
as a
until I
private
talk to
citizen.
you.
Okay.
And I've spoken to you. And do you know
Yeah,
what? I've got no concerns. I think you're walking
I've
around
got concerns
filming.
though. I've got concerns because that man called me a disease. He doesn't know me, and you've not challenged it. This is what the problem is. So what's going to happen
I'm
is,
talking to you.
yeah, but what's going to happen is, it's if you think this is an audit, if that's what you think it is,
Yeah.
then you'll know that people go onto social media sites to watch audits, right? And do you think his behaviour is really shedding your police force in a good light? It's not good.
I'm trying to have a civil conversation with you and you're talking over me.
No,
Do
we're
you know
not.
what?
No, hold on, we're not.
I've not said.
No, we're not. I'm not talking over you. I'm not talking over you at all.
You have been talking over me.
Uh,
I'm trying to.
Okay, and
That's fine. Right. We're going to go now.
yeah, you need to have a word with him.
Quite frankly.
You need to have a word with him.
Quite frankly.
Why didn't you tell me your
no-
camera was on?
Right.
Why didn't you tell me your camera was on? You never answered me either. Why didn't you tell me your camera was on?
Right. We're going to go because I've got no concerns. about
I've
you
got
on this
concerns.
side. Right. Well,
I've got concerns.
You know who we are. You've given you our shoulder numbers. You can see my shoulder numbers.
Supposed to
on
have
my badge.
three points of ID. You know that. It's when you go to practice.
We have to have 3 points of ID.
Yeah, when you identify a member of the public, it's in your policy.
It's fine.
Why are you
Name,
going on
number.
practicing what
Am I
you're
talking
doing
to
around
you?
saying?
Am I talking to you?
Are you practicing something?
Am I talking to you? Shut up, man. Get in your little car and jog on, fat boy.
Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
You get a grip,
Take
mate.
care. Listen to me. Listen to me. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You need to have a word with him.
Fine.
He's
Enjoy
a
the rest of your
joke.
day.
He's
Take
embarrassed
care.
himself.
Yeah.
Shut up. Absolute muppet. Bye. What an absolute joke. Let's just get the registration. He's completely embarrassed himself.
Thank you for watching. Police using vague justifications to stop, question, or detain people without cause is a growing concern. Simply being in public is not a crime, and officers cannot demand compliance without legal justification, whether it's intimidation tactics, unlawful demands for ID, or escalating situations without cause. Standing your ground and recording every interaction is key to holding them accountable. Always ask questions, challenge unlawful orders, and never let your rights be ignored. Subscribe for more UK police accountability videos, real encounters, and important lessons on knowing your rights. Stay informed, stay empowered, and never stop filming.